Okay, so we all want to be liked. We want people to like us. We want acceptance. We want affirmation. And I'm going to tell you, just being vulnerable, I've been on dates. I went through a season where I went on dates with worldly men. And even Christian men that really weren't completely sold out for Christ. And you know what I got? A whole bunch of rejection. And it was because it's in me. I'm just a preacher by heart, an evangelist. And I ended up talking about Jesus on the date. And the date was abruptly cut off. This was a season where I was like, trying to just date and get myself out there, because I went through a long time of singleness. And I was foolish to try to go on dates with guys who I thought were beautiful, but not godly. Just because someone says they're a Christian doesn't mean that they are a believer. Doesn't mean that they really walk with Christ, that their number one is Jesus. So we have to be equally yoked. If not, it's just never going to work out. If you don't have any haters in your life as a Christian, you are not shaking the ground of hell. Jesus tells us to preach the gospel to every living creature. And in Matthew 5:11-13, it says, "Blessed are you when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you for my name's sake." Falsely, for my name's sake. "Rejoice and be exceedingly glad. For great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you." When you start speaking the truth and bringing light, and people are doing evil things in the darkness, they don't like. A bright light bothers the eyes. A bright light will bother them. If somebody has a messy room and you just turn on the light, they're not going to like you very much for that, because you're exposing their messy room, right? So another one, Luke 6:26, "Woe to you when everyone speaks well of you, for that is how their ancestors praised the false prophets." It says, woe to you when all men speak well of you. You need to be shaking the ground of hell. I have people unfollow me on social media platforms. I have people, family members, unfriend me. At the end of the day, people are going to hate you. Jesus said, if they hated me, they will hate you. If they persecuted me, how much more will they persecute you? So don't be surprised when all of, your friend group, when you start not going out with them anymore and not saying and saying the things they say and being involved in the conversations that they're involved in, don't be surprised when they talk bad about you and then they just disclude you. You're going to be an outcast. That's what the life of a Christian is. You're taken out of the world. So be encouraged. The only person's opinion that matters about you is God. And if somebody hates you, pray for them, because they're hating a child of God, and God doesn't play about his kids. I can tell you firsthand about that. Pray for your enemies. Bless those that curse you. Be good to those who despitefully use you. So just wanted to remind you guys, don't be surprised. That's the Christian walk. And God loves you. God sees you. His arms are the best place to run when you feel like everyone is turning against you. He will never turn against you.